Next generation sequencing is becoming a regular tool in the toolkit for any molecular biologists overseas. So I'm wanting to get to the point where it becomes a normal procedure or experiment that is run by an average South African researcher. Not a lot of institutions have access to these kind of facilities because the equipment's expensive, and that's where SAIAB comes into play, because we allow outside users to come and use our platforms, our equipment. So it enables institutions or researchers where they don't have the equipment or the funds to buy the equipment to actually be able to do this kind of research. And it broadens the research questions they can then ask when they're doing their research. So this particular training course that we're running at the moment is the NGS meta barcoding training course. And what I'm training people to do is the theory behind next generation sequencing and the principles they've got to think about when they planning their experiments. And the workshop itself has got a theory component, which is the background to the principles, and then a practical component, which we're doing right now, where each of the participants can generate their own metabarcoding library, which will then go on to the MySeq Illumina next generation sequencing platform. And once those sequencing results have come back, we'll have a third component to the workshop where I will go through how to analyze your data and generate graphs and images for your theses or research publications.
My favorite part of the training is that I'm actually in the process of doing my research. So I've actually come here to do my research and using my own samples. And then what's nice about it is that I'm learning new things, because there's some things I didn't know how to practically do, because when you're studying at UNISA, we don't have labs here, they're in Pretoria. So now I've been exposed to a range of testing protocols that I haven't done before, so which is exciting. So there's a wide range of protocols, different protocols to use, and to be exposed to a lot of them is quite an advantage in my field.
The next-gen sequencing workshop has been quite interesting. I've been learning quite a few things that I have forgotten since my school years. I've enjoyed the enthusiasm of our lecturer so far. She really makes the work very interesting and nostalgic, actually. Her enthusiasm and just reminding us and recapping on what genetics is all about. I really like that.
Don't be scared about new technologies. They're interesting, they're fun, they can be challenging, but once you get into it and you grapple with the intricacies of the technology, it's a lot of fun, and it does widen what you can ask of whatever research you're involved in. And the nice thing about next generation sequencing is it's applicable to any discipline and any research, a lot of research questions. If you've got DNA in your environment that you're studying, you can analyze it in a variety of forms. One of this is NGS.